Can I have the videos on, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Martin.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. Good afternoon. Turn on the video, please. Okay, let's begin. So today we will start a new lesson. Okay, that is Ustad Bismillah Khan. Okay, today we will be only two chapters are remaining. Lesson 26 and 27. Ustad Bismillah Khan. Have you ever heard a Shehnai being played at a marriage ceremony during a religious procession or maybe on television? The Shehnai is a classical music instrument, and Ustad Bismillah Khan was a great exponent of the same. Okay, this is the instrument. It looks like a pipe. Okay, it looks like a pipe, sounds somewhat like a trumpet or something. Okay, known as a Shehnai. In this lesson, we are going to talk about one of the greatest musicians in history, Ustad Bismillah Khan. Okay, he was one of the finest Indian classical musicians that India ever produced. He played the Shehnai for more than 8 decades and received national and international acclaims for his performance. Okay, more than 8 decades means more than 80 years. He played Shehnai and received national and international recognition. This great man spread peace and love through music. We'll read about him, his life story, okay, his background, and his journey of music. We'll read about that. Ustad Bismillah Khan was undoubtedly a gem that India is proud of. The Shehnai Maestro of India received the Bharat Ratna in 2001. Okay, Shehnai Maestro means somebody who is very great in Shehnai. Okay, and he received Bharat Ratna award in 2001. He had earlier been awarded the Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and Padma Vibhushan. He was thus the recipient of all the top four civilian awards. Okay, India's top four civil awards: the Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, and Bharat Ratna. All four he was awarded with. Born on March 21, 1916, in Dumarao, Bihar, he was the second son of Paigambar Khan and Mithil. Okay, now about his family. He was from the place of Dumarao in the state of Bihar, and he was the second son of Paigambar Khan and Mithil. His family had a musical background. His ancestors were musicians in the court of the princely state of Bhojpur. Okay, his ancestors, his father and grandfather, were musicians in the king's court. Okay, in the king's court of Bhojpur, which is now included in Bihar. Bismillah Khan was named Komaruddin to sound like his elder brother's name, Shamsuddin. Okay, so his brother's name was Shamsuddin and he was named Komaruddin to sound like that. However, when his grandfather, Rasul Baksh Khan, saw him as a baby, he uttered the word Bismillah, and hence he came to be known as Bismillah Khan. Okay, you know the word Bismillah, the Muslim say as the gratitude and thanks. Okay, gratitude or praise. Okay, Bismillah. So that is why he came to be known as Bismillah Khan. His father was a musician in the court of Maharaja Keshav Prasad Singh of Dumarao. Okay, his father was musician in the court of the king Maharaja Keshav Prasad Singh of Dumarao. At the age of 6, Bismillah Khan moved to Varanasi which was previously known as Banaras, where his maternal uncle Ali Baksh Vilayatu was the official Shehnai player at the famous Vaishnav temple. Okay, so um, when he was 6 years old, he moved to Banaras. Maternal uncle means family from the mother's side. Okay, mother's brother related to mother. Paternal means family from the father's side. Okay, so Ali Baksh Vilayatu was the official Shehnai player at the famous Vishwanath temple. Ali Baksh noticed that Bismillah was a keen music learner, so he took him under his tutelage. So his uncle hmm, noticed that he was a keen learner. He was very interested and sorry, he was interested, okay, keen in learning. So he took him under his tutelage. Tutelage means guidance, okay, mentorship, guidance, tutelage. Thus, Bismillah Khan started learning to play the Shehnai from his uncle. Ali Baksh played Shehnai at Vishwanath's temple and practiced it in one of the temple rooms at Balaji Ghat. Okay, he used to play at Vishwanath temple and used to practice at a temple room at Balaji Ghat. Bismillah Khan's routine was to follow his uncle the whole day to both the temples and practice for hours together. That was his routine. He used to follow the uncle and practice for hours with him. Okay, then without any playtime, school, and sometimes even irregular meals. Okay, so he didn't really go to school every day. He didn't have playtime, and sometimes also his meals were regular because they were, so immersed in the practice of Shehnai. Bismillah Khan religiously practiced the Shehnai and attained perfection in a very short time. Okay, religiously, very dedicatedly, with a lot of dedication, and gained perfection in a very short time. The following, the flowing waters of the river Ganga inspired him to improvise and invent ragas that were earlier considered to be beyond the range of Shehnai. Okay, so he used to sit near the Ganga and practice, and it inspired him to improvise. Improvise means create something of your own. Okay, make something on your own. They invent ragas. Okay, ragas, the sa, re, ga, ma, and all on Shehnai. Okay, if you know a little bit about that, invented that ragas on Shehnai, and they were considered to be beyond the range of Shehnai. Okay, raga meaning is here a series of five or more musical notes upon which a melody is made. Okay, series of five or more musical notes upon which a melody is made. And Indian classical music is always set in a raga. Okay, ragas or rag you can say. So he often played the Shehnai at Vishwanath's temple on the banks of river Ganga. He was also a devotee of Saraswati, the Hindu goddess of wisdom and arts. Okay, he used to follow the Hindu goddess Saraswati, who is said to be the goddess of wisdom and art. Ustad Bismillah Khan was perhaps single-handedly responsible for making the Shehnai a famous and popular musical instrument and bringing it into the mainstream Indian classical music. Okay, so you can say, he was solely responsible for making the Shehnai famous instrument and bringing it into Indian classical music. Okay, his concert at the All India Music Conference 1937 in Calcutta brought Shehnai into limelight and was usually appreciated by music lovers. Okay, this was like where the Shehnai instrument gained popularity. 1937, he had a concert of Shehnai. Okay. at All India Music Conference, which brought the instrument Shehnai into limelight, and people usually appreciated him. Despite the fame that he got, Bismillah Khan always remained simple. Now, a little bit about his lifestyle. Okay, a little bit about his lifestyle. He always remained simple. He never accumulated wealth and other material possessions. He lived in humble surroundings in the holy city of Varanasi. Okay. He, never gained wealth and money. No, he used to live very simple life at Varanasi. And his favorite mode of transport was cycle rickshaw. You know, you've seen cycle rickshaw, right? There is a cycle and behind that, carriage like place to sit is attached.
Yes, ma'am, I have seen.
Yes. So cycle rickshaw was his favorite mode of transport. Such was his love for his city and motherland that he declined an offer of permanent citizenship for settling in the United States of America. Okay, he was offered to permanently shift to the USA, but he declined it. Okay, because he loved his city and his motherland. Okay, now he monopolized Shehnai recitals in the post-independence era and through them kept the legacy of classical music alive. Okay, monopolized Shehnai recitals. Monopoly means when you have sole ownership of something. Okay, when you are the sole person who you know has that has something. Okay, monopoly. That is known as monopoly. Um, What would be an example for monopoly? Such a brand, you can say, which is, the sole um, that place only that brand has in the market, and although you will only buy, which doesn't have any competitors. Okay, monopoly means control over the market, sole control over the market. Okay, monopoly over something. So he monopolized Chennai recitals in the post-independence era, and throughout them, that kept and through them kept the legacy of classical music alive. Ustad Bismillah Khan always believed that music would survive even though the world perished. So this is very important. What did Ustad Bismillah Khan believe? Okay, or what was the belief of Ustad Bismillah Khan? So this is it. Okay, he believed music would survive even if the world perished, and he believed in Hindu-Muslim unity. Okay, unity between Hindus and Muslims, and to spread the message of brotherhood through his music. He wanted to spread the message of brotherhood through his music, and he often said music has no caste. Bismillah Khan had the rare honor of playing Shehnai on the eve of India's independence in the year 1947. Okay, he played Shehnai when India got independence in the year 1947 at Red Fort in Delhi. Okay, at the Red Fort in Delhi. And since that year, he always played on 15th August, right after the Prime Minister's speech. From 1947, every time he used to play after the Prime Minister's speech. Bismillah Khan played in many countries and has a huge fan following. He had performed in Afghanistan, USA, Canada, Bangladesh, Europe, Iran, Iraq, West Africa, Japan, and Hong Kong. These were the countries where he performed. He shared a special bond with his Shehnai and called it Begum after his wife died. Okay. He was, sharing a very special bond with Shehnai, and after his wife died, he used to call the Shehnai Begum. Means it is an Urdu word for wife. Okay. After a cardiac arrest on 21st August 2006, at the age of 90, Bismillah Khan breathed his last. In honor of this great musician, the government of India declared a one-day national mourning on his death. He was buried along with his Shehnai in Varanasi under a neem tree with a 21-gun salute from the Indian Army. Okay, about his death, he suffered cardiac arrest in 2006 and died at the age of 90. So he breathed his last breath. Now, in his honor, the government of India declared 1 day national mourning, means the whole India would mourn 1 day. Okay. And he was buried with his Shehnai in Varanasi under a neem tree and was given a 21 gun salute from the Indian Army. Okay. So this was about the life and story of Ustad Bismillah Khan, one of the greatest musicians of India. And any questions and doubts? Any questions? No?
No, no.
Okay. Meanings we will check. Word meanings. Undoubtedly means without doubt. Maestro means a great musician, especially of classical music. Civilian means relating to a person not belonging to the armed forces or police. Okay. Civilian means a resident of a country, means a normal resident of a country who is not in the police or army. Okay. Normal resident who is not in any of the armed forces. Recipient means one who receives. Ancestors means those from whom one's father or mother has descended. Okay. Somebody from whom a father or mother has descended. Utter means spoke, attained means reached or accomplished, tutelage, guidance. Religiously means with enthusiasm. Inspire means to cause fine thoughts and feelings to grow in the mind. Improvise means create or perform without preparation. Raga, a series of five or more musical notes upon which a melody is made. Okay. Single-handedly means without help from anyone else. Mainstream means belonging to the current trend. Limelight means focus of public attention. Accumulated means gathered or acquired. Material possession means property or belongings. Era means long and distant period of history, a particular long period, a part of history. To monopolize means to dominate or to be the only one to be doing something. Okay, to be the only one to be doing something. Okay, for example, RBI has the monopoly of issuing notes, right? To print notes. Only RBI, the Reserve Bank of India, can do that, right? No one else can do that. Print notes, currency. So RBI, the printing notes is monopolized by the RBI. That is one example. Perished means got destroyed or finished. Fan following means admirers and breathed his last means died. Okay. Okay. Questions we will do. 26.1. Ustad Bismillah Khan was born in
Dumrang.
Dumra. Yes. Ustad Bismillah Khan's father's name was yes, Anil.
Yeah, uh, one amen.
A.
Diagram, number.
Yes. Yes. Pegambar Khan.
Yes.
Ustad Bismillah Khan's maternal uncle's name was
Ali Baksh.
yes. Bismillah Khan moved to Varanasi at the age of
10.
no
I'm 6.
6. Yes, 6. Which musical instrument did Ustad Bismillah Khan play?
10.
Shem. Yes. So true and false we will do. And if you find some statements which are false, you have to correct them also. Ustad Bismillah Khan received the Bharat Ratna in 2001.
Um,
True.
True. Ustad Bismillah Khan was the third son of Paigambar Khan and Mithun.
False.
False. What was he?
Ustad Bismillah Khan was the second son of Bagmar Khan and Mita.
Second son. Yes. Ustad Bismillah Khan often played the Shehnai at the Vishwanath temple located in Varanasi.
True, ma'am.
Ustad Bismillah Khan's father was a soldier in the army of Maharaja Keshav Prasad Singh of Dumarao.
False.
What was he?
Ustad Bismillah Khan's father was a musician in the court of Maharaja Keshav Prasad Singh of Dumarao.
Yes. Ustad Bismillah Khan was a devotee of Saraswati, the Hindu goddess of wisdom and knowledge. True or false?
True.
Yes. True. What was Bismillah Khan named earlier and why was his name changed?
Bismillah Khan was earlier named what was that? Kumaruddin?
Shamsuddin and Kumaruddin. Now I'm not
Yeah,
remembering whether it
yeah,
was. Yeah.
I can't pronounce
Kumaruddin.
it, but I remember
Kumaruddin.
Kumaruddin. And however, when his grandfather Rahul Baksh Khan saw him as a baby, he uttered the word Bismillah and hence
Mhm.
he came to be known as Bismillah Khan.
Yes, his grandfather's name, Rasul Baksh Khan.
Oh, okay.
Rasul. Yes, that's right, Miracle. Who was Ali Baksh Vilayatu and what role did he play in Bismillah Khan's life?
Yes, ma'am. Ali Baksh was an uncle of Bismillah Khan, and he used to play in the temple. Yeah, and he also saw like the talent in Bismillah Khan when he was in a very young age. Like he could master the Shanai at a very young age. So yes, ma'am.
So he guided him, took him under his guidance and taught him Shehnai.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay. How did the flowing waters of the river Ganga inspire Bismillah Khan?
Uh, the flowing of uh, the flowing water of Ganga inspired Bismillah Khan to improvise and invent ragas that were earlier considered to be beyond of the range of the Shah.
Yes, that's right. What were the top four civilian awards that Bismillah Khan received?
Bharat Ratna, Padma Shri, and Padma Bhushan. Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan.
One more. One more is there.
Yeah. The other one. Okay.
Padma Vibhushan. Okay. Bharat Ratna, Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan. Okay. Yes. Have you ever heard the adage, practice makes a man perfect? Does it hold true for Bismillah Khan? Do you think one can achieve success in life without working hard? Justify your answer, giving an example from your life.
I heard the adage practice makes a man perfect, and Bismillah Khan uh, practiced playing the Shehnai till he became perfect. He was just a young boy when he started playing the Shehnai, but for us, but for hours together he practiced. He was so committed that many years he even went without play and regular food. His aim was clear: play till you are perfect. In any field, success can be achieved only through hard work. Hard work is the key to success. Bismillah Khan worked hard to learn how to play the Shehnai. Similarly, if any student worked hard, he or she would definitely do very well in exams.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, that's right. Miracle. Okay. One of you please read about Bharat Ratna.
Ratna, which means Jewels of India, is the highest civilian honor given for ex- exceptional service towards advancement of art, literature, and science, and recognition of public service of the highest order. The award was established by the first President of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, on January 2, 1954. The actual award is designed in the shape of a people leaf and carries the words Bharat Ratna inscribed in Dev, Devanagari script. The reverse side of the medal carries the state emblem and motto. The President of India presents the award in a special ceremony held at Rashtrapati, Rashtrapati Bhavan.
Yes. So, Bharat Ratna Award, this is how it looks like in the shape of a people leaf. Okay. And Bharat Ratna meaning is the Jewel of India, which is the highest civilian award given for exceptional service towards the advancement of art, literature, and science, and in recognition of public services of the highest order. Okay, when you give major contribution towards the advancement of art, literature, science, and also recognition of public service, you like some public service you have given. So for that you receive Bharat Ratna, and it was established by the first President of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, on 2nd January 1954. The actual award is designed in the shape of a people leaf and carries the word Bharat Ratna inscribed in Devanagari's script. The reverse side of the medal carries the state emblem and motto. The President of India presents the award in a special ceremony held at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Okay, this was about Bharat Ratna. In this match the columns, the new names of the states and their old names are given. Okay, can you do that? The first one, Chennai,
Madras D.
Madras. Tiruvananthapuram,
E, ma'am.
Trivandrum. Yes. Kochi,
Cochin F.
yes. Mumbai,
Bombay,
Kolkata,
Calcutta.
Bangalore, Bangalore.
yeah, ma'am.
That's
Sorry,
right.
Bangalore.
Yes. This is an activity in which you have to approach a person in your neighborhood who plays a musical instrument and request him or her to spare some time for you. And you have to ask these questions. At what age did you start learning to play this instrument? Why did you select this particular musical instrument? How much practice do you put in every day or every week? How many performances have you given and where? Do you teach? If yes, how long have you been teaching? The Chennai maestro Bismillah Khan said, music has no caste. Do you agree? If yes, please express your views. And then thank the person you interviewed, okay? This is an activity you can try out. Now, we will, in the next class, we will be meeting and we will do part 2 of the lesson. Okay. And we will also see, I will also show you one of Ustad Bismillah Khan's videos of playing Shehnai. Okay. So we will see that together, our Shehnai video, and we will do in-text questions 26.2. Friday is your test, right? On Friday. So Friday, no class, just the test will be there. I will send you the test. You do the test and send me the papers. And that's all. See you all then. Have a good day. Bye.
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 Bye, man. Thank you.
Bye.